Good morning. When you are dealing with the world, you're going to feel the pinch. You're going to feel suffering. That's what verse 13 and following are talking about, how you don't have to worry if you're suffering for doing what's right. So your job is to recognize that the world is going to cause suffering in your life because you don't follow them. You're in exile. And your job is to focus on doing what's right. So when we read verse 14 and transition to verse 15, pay close attention to where your allegiance is supposed to lie. But even if you should suffer for righteousness' sake, you will be blessed. Have no fear of them, nor be troubled. Verse 15, but in your hearts honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you, yet do it with gentleness and respect. Verse 15 is a famous verse. I only want us to focus this morning on the first portion. But in your hearts, instead of having fear, instead of being troubled by persecutors, instead of being dismayed at suffering, it says, but in your hearts honor Christ the Lord as holy. The first order of business for someone who is an ambassador is to represent the character of the homeland accurately. Not merely the message. That's important. But the character of the homeland. Honor Christ the Lord as holy. That title kind of says it all. He is the promised one who is sent to bring rescue. He is the Christ, the anointed one, the one long expected. When we see the word Kyrios, Christ the Lord, that title, it means and meant to those people who heard it in the first century, He is God. He is God. It did not mean merely that, but it meant that. So it was a statement of deity. He is the anointed one, the one who is the incarnate deity. He is God. Third, He is one who is Christ the Lord, meaning He has an exclusive claim upon His lordship. And His lordship, fourthly, extends as an exclusive claim, not just to deity, but as a claim to rulership. He is one who rules. So as a king, we as exiles are under His lordship. He is our king. It doesn't matter where you live. He's your king. And that's the message to the hearers. It doesn't matter where you live. If you are in a difficult situation today, He is your king. If you are living among worldly people, He is your king. If you are in a situation that you regret, He is your king. And your job is to honor Him, and you honor Him by doing right and having a great disposition and having sound character even when people are pressing against you. May the Lord bless you today.